In Proverbs 8, the author personifies wisdom once again. He did this earlier in the book, you'll recall. Remember how in chapter 7, we had the woman who was out there, the adulterous woman, and now we contrast the adulterous woman with wisdom personified. Look, it says in verse 1, listen as wisdom calls out, hear as understanding raises her voice. And so you've got this different image, this image of wisdom calling out, listen to me, for I have important things to tell you. Everything I say is right, for I speak the truth and detest every kind of deception. My advice is wholesome, and there's nothing devious or crooked in it. How different from the adulterous woman from the last couple of chapters. As we scroll down, she says, I, wisdom, live together with good judgment. I know where to discover knowledge and discernment. I'll put a link below about the difference between making judgments and being judgmental. You know, as followers of Jesus, we should make good judgments. Even though we're not judgmental toward people, we all have to still make good judgments. It's foolish not to, and this is what this proverb is talking about. Verse 15, let's bring some politics into it. Because of me, kings reign and rulers make just decrees. Isn't that so true? In a country that has wisdom, wise leaders, it's good. It's good for the whole country. It's good for the culture. But the opposite of that, leads to destruction for the whole nation. In verse 32, it says, the Lord formed me from the beginning before he created anything else. And as you read down through here, you're going to see that God used wisdom. In fact, wisdom is such a part of God's nature. Wisdom flows from God. So God created with wisdom. All of the world was created because of God's great and vast wisdom. And we see the chapter ends here in verse 35 and 36. For whoever finds wisdom finds life and receives favor from the Lord. But those who miss wisdom injure themselves. And it says, all who hate me love death. So there's Proverbs chapter 8. You ready to read that chapter? And we'll see you tomorrow for chapter 9.